Hi, been on the road a couple of weeks now, starting to get into it. I've travelled from the coast, the south coast of South Africa, Knysna, all the way up to, and I'm on the border of Lesotho, which is in the Eastern Free State. I've travelled through mountains, across huge vast deserts, very arid deserts, and I'm into the mountainous area now. Rolling hills, a bit like England really, very green, lots of water. It's been a real experience, and all in all it's been a good experience. I've had days where it's been horrendous. I can remember a while, it seems like forever ago now, when I was slogging up a mountain pass in the mud and I couldn't ride. I'd ride for 10 yards and I'd crash and I'd get on and I'd fall off again, and it went on for 2 days, pushing and fighting my way up this pass. When I got 3/4 of the way up, I seriously wondered whether this was for me. If this was what it was going to be like all the way. But it wasn't. The next day you get up and all's well and on you go. The thing that struck me about this trip, apart from the scenery and apart from the freedom that it's given me, is the people. There are some absolutely fantastic people in this country. I've been shown friendliness, generosity, kindness. It's been overwhelming. Examples, I come through the Karoo and I'd had a very big day. I'd done 90 miles and I was hot, dusty, really tired, and I pulled into this town, Middelburg, and couldn't find anywhere to stay. Realized that I was going to have to go and find somewhere to camp alongside the road. I came to this last B&B and stopped and asked if they had any rooms for the night, and they said no, they hadn't, they were full. But the people, I think, took one look at me and took pity on me, I don't know, but said, come on, come in, our daughter's away, you can stay in her room, which absolutely fantastic. And they were the Van der Merwes in Middlesbrough, and what fantastic people. And that's been the story all along the way. People cannot do enough. For one, yesterday I met a Swiss couple who'd cycled all the way from Switzerland down through Africa, and they had exactly the same reports to say that the South African people had been absolutely fantastic. Quite a funny story really. About 9 days ago I fell down some wet stairs and gashed my arm and ended up having 6 stitches in it, and I was told that I needed to give it a week and have the stitches removed. So I thought, fine, fair enough. Couldn't find anywhere, and yesterday in the middle of nowhere on this dirt road bumped into these 2 cyclists from Switzerland, and one of them happened to be a nurse, and there in the middle of nowhere she took my stitches out, which was, I bet she didn't think she was going to be doing that day, and I certainly didn't. Fantastic people. It's been really good. In the next week or so I'll be out of South Africa and I'll be into Swaziland, and in my mind that's when the journey will really begin, because I am South African, I've lived here before, and I'm at home really. But as I say, in a week or so for me it's going to start. And yet again, I've said this before, but I'll say it again, if anybody has any thought about doing something like this, my advice to them is don't hesitate, just do it. It's fantastic.
And if while you're out and about, you happen to chance upon a slightly bewildered looking old git plodding along on a yellow bicycle, toot and give him a wave. Even if it's not me, I'm sure you'll appreciate it. That's all I've got. That's the lot for now. Ciao.